Cortisol is your body's main stress hormone, released by the adrenal glands. It helps you handle stress, regulates your metabolism, keeps your blood pressure stable, and influences your immune system. Cortisol follows a natural rhythm: high in the morning to wake you up and lower in the evening to help you rest. When cortisol levels remain elevated for long periods, the body can begin to show several noticeable effects. People may experience weight gain, particularly around the abdominal area, because cortisol influences how the body stores fat. Persistently high cortisol can also contribute to high blood pressure, since it affects how blood vessels respond to stress hormones. Many individuals with elevated cortisol report anxiety, restlessness, or difficulty sleeping, as cortisol disrupts the normal day-and-night rhythm. Over time, high cortisol can also weaken the immune system, making the body less effective at fighting infections. When cortisol levels are abnormally low, the body struggles to maintain normal energy, blood pressure, and stress responses. People often experience severe fatigue, because cortisol plays a key role in maintaining energy throughout the day. Low cortisol can also lead to low blood pressure, which may cause dizziness or lightheadedness, especially when standing up. Many individuals lose weight unintentionally due to poor appetite, as cortisol helps regulate metabolism. Another common effect is reduced stress tolerance, because cortisol is essential for helping the body respond to physical or emotional challenges. Managing high cortisol levels involves a combination of lifestyle habits that support the body's natural stress regulation systems. Techniques such as deep breathing, prayer, meditation, and mindfulness activate the parasympathetic nervous system, which helps counter the body's fight-or-flight response and lowers overall stress signaling. Consistent, good quality sleep, typically 7 to 9 hours per night, also plays a crucial role, because cortisol follows a daily rhythm that depends on adequate rest. Reducing screen exposure before bedtime helps prevent disruptions to melatonin, the hormone that prepares the body for sleep. Nutrition can influence cortisol as well. Limiting caffeine and sugar helps prevent spikes in stress hormones, while foods rich in magnesium and vitamin C, such as parsley, citrus fruits, and nuts, support normal adrenal function and the body's ability to handle stress. Moderate physical activity like walking and cycling has been shown to reduce cortisol by improving circulation, supporting mood-regulating neurotransmitters, and helping the body process stress more efficiently. Finally, social support, spending time with friends, sharing laughter, and engaging in community, has measurable effects on lowering stress hormones, as positive social interaction reduces perceived stress and promotes emotional resilience. Cortisol can be measured in several ways, each providing different information about how your body is functioning. A blood test, usually done in the morning, shows your cortisol level at that specific moment. A saliva test is easy to do at home and helps reveal your natural day-night rhythm. A 24-hour urine test provides an average cortisol level across the entire day. There are also stimulation or suppression tests, which are specialized assessments used to see whether the adrenal glands and the pituitary gland are working normally. Because cortisol naturally rises and falls throughout the day, doctors select the most appropriate test based on your symptoms. Cortisol is essential for survival, but an imbalance can influence your overall well-being. With supportive habits such as stress management, herbal approaches, good sleep, and strong community connections, you can help your cortisol levels stay in a healthier range. High cortisol is discussed more often because modern life and work-related stress keeps stress hormones chronically elevated. Many people assume they are simply tired or overworked, when in reality their stress response may be constantly activated. Cortisol doesn't stay at one level throughout the day. It follows a built-in 24-hour rhythm known as the diurnal cycle. Levels naturally rise sharply in the early morning, a pattern called the cortisol awakening response, which helps you feel alert and ready for the day. From there, cortisol gradually declines as the day progresses, reaching its lowest point at night to allow the body to rest, repair, and prepare for sleep. This rhythm is influenced by light exposure, sleep quality, stress, and daily habits. When the cycle becomes disrupted, for example through chronic stress, irregular sleep, or constant screen exposure at night, cortisol can remain elevated at the wrong times or fail to rise properly in the morning. Understanding this natural rhythm helps explain why symptoms of high or low cortisol often feel worse at specific times of day and why consistent routines support healthier hormone balance. Having the right balance of cortisol is vital. Too much or too little can affect many of the body's systems, from energy and mood to sleep, metabolism, and overall resilience. But the encouraging truth is that cortisol is highly responsive to daily habits, routines, and the environments we create for ourselves. When we understand how this hormone works, and how closely it's tied to our rhythms, our stress levels, and our sense of balance, we gain the ability to support it in simple, meaningful ways. With awareness, consistency, and small intentional choices, the body has a remarkable capacity to restore equilibrium. And when cortisol is in balance, we feel clearer, steadier, and better equipped to meet the demands of everyday life.